It's a monthly event.
Yes, I was here the last time. Correct.
Cool. Okay. Let's see who else shows up. And again, I don't know how many people are now watching on YouTube, but let's see. Okay. Let me start. Okay, let me move to the right screen. We'll do everything needed. I have a new computer, so everything takes a little bit more time. Let me share screen. Okay. Let's set this up. Sorry about the delay. Some technical difficulties, as they say. Okay, let me start with the trends. Let's do the opening first, what we're talking about. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another monthly website acquisition forum. I feel like saying website is currently not exactly reflects what we're doing here, because I'm also doing SaaS. When we're talking about SaaS, then people don't see this so much as a website, more of as a whole business. So we're still calling it the website acquisition forum, but it's much wider than just a website. So here's what we're going to do today. We're going to talk about the latest trends in digital assets for April, actually what happened in March. We're going to do a roundtable. We're going to talk a little bit what's going on in the market. I'm going to do deal assessments, 2, perhaps even 3 deals. The thing is that I'm for the first time here reviewing Motion Invest. It's a platform for finding deals. So these are longer listings than usual. So let's see how it goes. So 2, I hope 3. Let's see. Okay. So whoever of you is watching on YouTube, hi. I can't see you guys, so I'll watch the comments afterwards. If you want to join live next time and ask questions and all that, join the meetup group, join the newsletter, and you'll be able to do that. For now, ask your questions. Maybe I can answer them next time on the next meeting, which is next month. So let's do a quick roundtable. Here in the live, I have for now Mike. You want to say a few words why you're here? What's your interest with digital assets? And then we'll move on.
Absolutely. So it's Michael, driving an AI agency mostly. I'm very curious about digital assets. I've been there for 20 years, about approximately. So for me, it's basically a very big part of every business journey that we do, I think, today. So that's why I'm here, to learn more and to potentially acquire some good assets. Thank you.
Got it. Well, with 20 years, I also have 20 years, but we need to compare which. Maybe you're the one who needs to be at the meeting here and organizing it with all your
Well, in this,
experience.
yeah, thank you for that. But in this specific case, no, I guess not, because even though I'm an engineer and very versed in most of the digital space, you are doing a really good job at reviewing these offers.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. When we have more people joining in, we'll invite them to also share a little bit about themselves. Mike here doesn't have a camera because he just showed me he's on a bicycle. He's on a motorcycle, which now I'm thinking that I totally forgot to hit record. So we just have it live on YouTube. Let's also do a record here. Oh, Mike, great. Great having you here live. Screen sharing there. Recording this computer. Too many moving parts. Okay. So every month I'm also talking. Hello, Ron. Great having you. So every month I'm talking about what's going on in the market right now with trending with digital assets. So at the last month, basically, you see a lot of, let's say, furious website owners on Google, showing that their search results are useless. People are moving on to other search platforms and understand the importance of diversifying their traffic. Some website that you buy also already have diversified traffic, but most of the times you see 85, even 95% of 95% of search traffic coming from Google. Recently, I did have seen some that don't have as much, like 50% Google traffic, but it's not so common. So it's something to think about when you are acquiring a business. It's still a buyer market, okay? Important to say, meaning that the multipliers have gone down. I'm going to review great assets today at very good multipliers, so meaning it's fairly cheap compared to the past. I also reviewed and published on my YouTube channel. So if you go to youtube.com/freefinancialself, you find another video that I did today with a very low multiplier. Now it's 22, with amazing list of assets of what you get for that a multiplier of 22. The multiplier of 22 is for the monthly revenue. Okay, it's not a profit but revenue. Make sure you understand that. So that's basically what's going on in the market right now. I think that Google are trying to kind of cover what they're saying and make up for what's going on. So they're kind of exploring what to do next with AI in their results, in their not results, in search results, search engine results. So let's see. I don't know. It's an ongoing thing. For me personally, my website are slightly bouncing back. So we see that there is another Google update actually just happened right now. So maybe they changed something. You see some websites are going up. You see that some websites have completely de-indexed because of extensive use of AI. That's another important thing that is happening. Okay, Google is after AI. You can't generate a whole website of AI and know that it will stay indexed for long term. I'm not saying that short term you can do. You see tons of websites that I made 5,000 pages in 1 month, and here's my traffic going up. It's just not sustainable for the long term. That's what I'm trying to say. Hello, Jari. How are you? Jari Paka.
Sorry for jumping in and breaking your speech, but
Yeah.
do you have any long-term verification on that AI generated pages will never work long term?
So you see that from what happening now with Google. They basically de-indexed a lot of websites that are 100% AI. So
yeah, just
they
curious
have a way
because
of
I'm
finding
running.
it.
They do. I'm actually running a test website since November last year, so it's fairly new, but it's fully automated with AI, and it's ranking pretty well. So, but I did a fairly good job, I think. So it's also choosing the right tools and the right way to do it. I'm just curious.
So I'm definitely affirming what you're saying. People have used AI, and it definitely is ranking. I'm only saying that it's very risky to do for the long term to do 100% AI. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you can't make money from that for now. It's just that if you're going for a long-term strategy, that's the risk. Google finding your AI and de-indexing you. That's definitely happening right now.
All right. Well, I'll research that and check into it because yeah, I think the opinions go a bit both directions actually.
Okay, if you want to reach out later, and maybe I can find the resource for you where I saw that of
Perfect.
the indexing. Okay.
Thank you.
Jerry, maybe you want to turn on your camera and just quickly introduce yourself. What's your interest with investing in websites and digital assets? Hello, Margaret. Welcome. Okay, Margaret is also connecting to audio. Okay, so with this is about what's on the news of the latest trends with digital assets. I'm going to go now. You know what? Let's vote. I have 3 websites. I can probably do 2 of them, but with Motion Invest. So I have the 3 listings here, and I want you to tell me in chat which are the ones you're interested most that I start with. So I have Shark Tank recap. Let me stop share and reshare so you see the whole screen. Okay, so I have Shark Tank recap, and this cost $250,000. I have a wedding website for $33,000 with a 25-ish% discount over here. Okay, so interesting one here, wedding website. And I have countdown for Christmas. It's this one. This is a seasonal website at a funny multiplier of 11.5. Okay, that's like really cheap website. This will be, so I only have those links. I search for interesting stuff. I did not review those before. So I'm just going to go on the fly together with you, but I want you to tell me which one you want me to start with. And then we'll go for another one. And then if we have some time, we're also going to go for the third one. So just write to me in the chat, which one of the 3 should I start with? Chat, yeah. Shark Tank and wedding. Okay, more votes. Margaret, Jerry, Jerry, Jerry Pekka. I hope I pronounce your name right. I'm waiting 5 more seconds. And if not, we're going for Shark Tank. Shark Tank it is. Let's do that. You see my screen, right? Shark Tank.
Yes.
Okay, great. No problem. Jerry Pekka, I recognize your name from many years ago. We've been in touch. I don't know if I pronounce your name right. I apologize on that. But would love to connect. Shark Tank it is. Okay, so we have a website from Motion Invest. Motion Invest is a marketplace for finding businesses. Hello, Chuck. Welcome. SharkTankRecap.com. That's the one we're reviewing on Motion Invest. So what do we have? We have a 3 years and 4 months old entertainment website making $7,000 a month, about 7,000. With Amazon and Raptive in the last 12 months. It's being sold via marketplace. Great. Cost $250,000. This one is not on a discount. I don't know why. I've seen several websites on a discount with on Motion Invest so far. Maybe it's a really good one. Just don't want to give a discount. Let's see. Shark Tank recap. So this is the website. It looks like a news website. Which Shark Tank companies have gone on to become the biggest success? Okay, that's their call to action to join their subscriber list. Great. Let's look at the details. Overview of the website. Okay, let's go first for the quick stats. So we said it's around 7,000 monthly income, visitor per month 141,000, domain authority 34, which is around the lower medium end. 35.5 income multiplier. For this market, it's on the higher end for the current market prices. It's on the higher end. Article published 1400, and this is a 4-year-old website. Yeah, around 4. Let's check the multiplier before we're looking at any other things. Let me well, the calculator here. Gary. Sure, Jerry, no problem. Okay, you see my calculator. First of all, let's do a quick, just checking that the multiplier is actually 35. So we have $250,000 divided by $7,047. Yeah, 35.47. That's the multiplier. Indeed. Now, pay attention. This is an income multiplier. It's not a profit multiplier. It's two different things. We need to check what's the expenses on this website, and that will make the multiplier even higher. And we're talking about monthly multiplier here. This entertainment website has been around for 3 years and 4 months. It's currently monetized via Amazon and Raptive. Raptive used to be called AdThrive up to, I think, 6 months ago, maybe a little more. They rebranded. The opportunity to expand to other monetization methods. The site also earns money from Impact. That's an affiliate network over the past year, which you can see in the view income images. Great. We have only included Amazon USA and Raptive income in the average we used. Okay, that's interesting. This means that Impact earnings can be added to this amount. You know what? Let's scroll quickly down and see. And I'm going to go through all of this, so don't worry. See what's the income from Raptive, from that affiliate network. Well, they said they're going to add it. I don't see that they added it. Ask the seller about this. First interesting thing here you should look at, which you can see in the view income pages. I don't see view income pages here. Income graph, total income graph. View income pages. This is Raptive. This is their screenshots. This is Amazon going up. And this one. That's what probably that affiliate network. Earnings for the, this is from December 22 to November 30th. So 2 months? No, like a year. 400, almost $500. Okay, 30, 40, $40 a month-ish, more or less. That's what you need to add. So from 7,040 something, it's not too much. Nothing significant. Okay. Let's continue. Close this. Let's read through the listing. Let's see what else we have here. We subtracted 1,137 from the income average to take into account the monthly expenses. Okay. The average expenses for 2023. Please see number 10, the Q&A section for more. So, okay, this is a very detailed listing. Interesting. For $250,000, you want to get as detailed as possible so you can sell, but also so you can buy. That's very important. So from what I understand, this is not the income monthly. It's actually the profit because they already subtracted this. That's good to know. So this is indeed the multiplier. Top 10 keywords have declined according to Ahrefs. Traffic has also declined. Okay, many websites have been declining over the past 6 months. There was a core Google update in October, and then another Google update just past a month or two. So many websites have declined. This is what I mentioned before about AI and how Google going after these. The one in October was called Helpful Content Update, which hurt many websites and gave precedence to larger websites like Reddit, Amazon, you name it. So lots of the small ones have gone down in search results. Traffic comes primarily from the USA. The traffic is well spread among the articles. The top 5 pages make up to less than 20% of the total traffic in the site. We'll see about that. The site has technically built an expired domain. Okay. Doesn't look like it was ever used though. Okay, that's important to check, because if there was a website on it which is not related to Shark Tank for some reason, that's not good in the eyes of Google. The buyer can focus on editing and improving content that is already on the site. The site has come strong backlinks, looper, mashed, mental floss. Okay, the site comes with an email list of 2,000 subscribers, also comes with a TikTok account of 26,000 followers. Okay, the seller has done some additional interviews with people who have been in Shark Tank, which include a sale. See question number three. Shark Tank is a trademark for a television show. This site is called Shark Tank Recap, but something for potential buyers to be aware of. Indeed, that's a problem, because if this domain was registered after Shark Tank was up, that might be a problem, and you want to consult an IP lawyer before buying this. And definitely, if you're putting in there $250,000. Reserve price. The site has now hit the reserve price, which means it won't be lowered. We still submit an offer. So the $250,000 is what you can buy it for. You can submit another offer and maybe they'll accept it. Depends how long this listing is in the market. I can't tell from the listing here. Let's look at the Google Analytics. This is just from the last quarter. You see that? 85% coming from Google. You see that? Yeah, lots of traffic from Google. And let's see the page breakdown. So 90% going to others, okay? Meaning other pages. This is the page path. This one, see it here, that's the home page going 5%. And then the next ones, this is 0.8, 0.5. So many, this is a well-diversified traffic. That's the bottom line, which is a good thing. So if you're ranking for any specific keyword, you still be able, and it declines, you still be able to, your traffic will not be hit that much. But as they say, it seems like the overall website was hit. Page path, let's see. Let's look at a few examples. His and Hers Bars update Shark Tank season 12. Chill Soda update Shark Tank season 1. Okay, these are updates on the website, on the things that happen with Shark Tank, and I assume they're doing interviews for people who've been on Shark Tank. Most of the traffic is in mobile, some on desktop. Okay, I don't know if this website is mobile optimized. You need to check that. Traffic, 600,000 from United States. I assume that's almost all of it. Australia, yeah, it's 10%. So yeah, 85% probably is from US. Okay, table. Let's look at that. March, you see Amazon over here and Raptive. November was great, and then it declines and declines over here. See that 7,000 now. So this is probably 7,047 dollars. Now, what happened in March? That's really interesting. So you need to ask the seller what happened here in March. Authority score from SEMrush data is 39.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Just want to make sure. Oh, great.
Yes.
I know it's not as good, but the important thing that you can hear me. Let me fix also in the recording here. We're good now. Okay. I don't know how long I'm going without a sound. Can you tell me where I stopped? Where I stopped? You stopped hearing?
I mean, it's probably at the end of Shark Tank about 3, 4 minutes ago, I guess.
Okay, so I went through the website, but then I started with Google Analytics here, which you didn't hear here, right?
I think I at least missed some part of that, yes.
Okay, so we'll go with the analytics here. I just said on the Shark Tank here that this is how they're making the money from Amazon. You see it here on affiliate link over here. There are probably many of those, but as you can see, it's not most of the money here. If you look at the earnings back here, Amazon is about 5% of the earning, nothing significant. And I also said that Raptive, you need to make sure that you can move the account. And then now let's look at the Google Analytics. Okay, so first of all, they're saying that the website exists from 2020. So why is there data only from June 2023? That's very important. Ask the seller what's going on here. Also ask for Google Analytics access. So you'll see overall what happened over time. And you definitely see a decline here. But traffic was always strong with Google. See, if you're going up from June, you see it's 88%. And you still see here homepage and all that. Okay. It's a little hard to see from here. I would definitely go with ask for Google Analytics from the seller. Let's look at the FAQs. Let's see if the seller has something important to say. How would you grow the website? The site has great potential for growth. For starters, you would write an article on every company that pitches in. Plus, I continue to go back in and update old school. There are articles on the site that are only about 400 words with basic info, adding more details. Okay, for this kind of operation, you need a team. I hope they're saying something about the team here because it's very hard to do it by yourself. And of course, from that $7,000, you'll have expenses there on that, which is okay. Just make sure you know that. You start the website from scratch, any 301 redirect. I started this no redirect and started from scratch. Okay. What has been your biggest struggle? Keeping up with all Shark Tank companies. Goes without saying, it's a lot of work. There are over 1,200 companies that featured in the show. Started teaching, I started reaching for the entrepreneurs, have been on the show to get interviews. I have about 50 to 70 interviews that will include with the sale. Which are not published. Okay, that's a nice asset. I can also show you how easily to be in touch with them. Most of them are happy to talk to you. What's included in the website? Facebook with 800 followers, Pinterest with 3,000. Okay, that's not huge. Email list of 2,000. I wonder what's on that email list. What is he sending them? And where they're pitched, and are they getting those newsletters regularly, or maybe last one was 6 months ago. So that's very important to know. TikTok page with 27,000 followers. Okay. How much time to spend on the website? Anyone want to guess? I think it's a long time. 5 hours a week on the site, sometimes more, sometimes less, mostly review and update content. Okay. I think it's more than 5 hours, to be honest. You need to understand when you're buying a website, it's never the time that is stated. It's maybe on the longer term, but you probably want to make a lot of changes when you buy a website and kind of learn about it and learn how to operate it. It will be more than 5 hours, much more in this case. Do you outsource the content? Yes, I outsource all the content writing and updating. 2 great writers. Okay, that's the team. With the new owner, they can continue. Wonderful. How did you build the backlink? PBN? I hope not. I don't build links, but the site has a ton of great links that are acquired naturally. Companies write about Shark Tank products all the time. Find the site. Some of the companies that I interviewed also agreed to add a link. So in my opinion, the links here are not enough. You probably need to make an active outreach to get links. A DR of 19 is still pretty weak for this size of website. How many articles? We said it's 1,400. Can I go more details on the content creation strategy to use AI? We don't use AI. That's a good thing. Remember our discussion, what's going on in the market right now? We write articles every Shark Tank companies, focusing on company name, update, SEO. For example, Scrub Daddy, update. All articles are formatted the same, quick intro, recap, offers, so on and so forth. What are the expenses? They said what the expenses are. Oh, P&L, amazing. Why can't you give it on the, why is it so hard to get? I was about to say, don't buy a website without a P&L. Okay, let's see. The main expense for the site is just paying to keep the content up to date. Could easily be done yourself or outsource. The P&L that I inputted by that seller. Let's copy this and let's look at the P&L. Hello, P&L. Amazon affiliate. That's from January, I assume 2020. Okay, so this is probably only 2023. 2023. We don't have 2024. Ask for 2024 as well. Ads, you see that? That's Raptive. You see the Amazon affiliate is over here. Hello, Ari. Welcome. Expenses. Content is the main expense. Okay, but you see here that it's still the average. So when they're counting here, the number here for $7,047 for the multiplier, it's this. It's already, it's not the income, it's actually the profit. Okay, so that's confusing here. So this is 35.5 for the profit. It's on the higher end of the current market prices, must say. But with this size, that might be a good buy. Okay, let's sum up and move to another listing. So overall, this looks like a website that you have to work on a lot to maintain. If that's your thing, that's great. It's possible, and you can make a lot of money from that. I can think of sponsors you can add. I can think of more affiliate links you can add. One thing that you'll have to invest here is an outreach campaign to get links. Again, I don't think that a DR of 10 to 19 is enough in this case, and you need to make more effort with this. I would also try to negotiate the price, to be honest. I would probably go with around 30 in this case. So 7,000 times 30. Okay, around $210,000. You can probably offer 200,000 and see what they say, even a little bit less, to start a conversation going. Any questions? Just jump in, please. Okay, and I assume no questions. Mike, you asked for the wedding one?
Yeah, let's look into it.
Let's look into that. Was that a good assessment? Anything else you haven't thought about? Maybe I haven't thought about. What do you have to say?
No, I think it was a very thorough, good assessment. I mean, it's a quite complex business model, actually. So, I mean, if there's anyone on this call or anyone listen to this afterwards that find it a bit complex to understand, that's totally natural, because this is a space with many components, so to speak.
I wouldn't call it complex. I would just call it kind of and the upkeeping. So it might be the operation is not that complex, but keeping up with everything, that's a lot of work. That's
I'm
definitely a
talking
lot of work.
I'm talking also about the understanding of this type of business. I mean, maybe everybody who's listening to this is already aware of many of these things, but I'm just talking about the pure understanding of a business that is run digitally in this case.
Got it. Okay. Thank you very much. Let's move to the wedding one. Okay, we're reviewing on motioninvest.com a wedding website. This is called paunveiled.com. And this is a 3-year-old, 11 months, let's say 4-year-old wedding website making almost, let's say 1900 per month via Raptive in the last 12 months, being sold via our marketplace. And you see it's in a discount. Okay, it was 43 something, it's now 33, so around 25% discount with this one. This is the website, wedding planning tips that save you time and money. Now let's look at the quick stats. Visitor per month, 24,000. That's $1,900 income. Income multiplier 17, very, very low. What's going on with this website? That's the first question I have in mind. Let's see. Domain authority 43. So going on the medium domain authority, article posted 143. It's also like the last website, a 4-year-old website. Let me continue. This wedding website has been around for 3 years and 11 months. It's a seasonal niche with traffic peaking during the warmer months. I assume here that most of the traffic is from the northern hemisphere, hence it's in the warm months in the northern hemisphere. So US, UK, such. No traffic and earnings are down from the same time as last year. I told you that there were a lot of websites that were hit in the last Google update. This is why it is being done as a lower multiplier. I try to take that into account. The site is currently monetized via Awin and Raptive. Opportunity to expand. Okay. We only included Raptive earnings in the income average that we used. Was in order to get the income average down closer to the new normal. That's fair. That's fair that they're saying this. We also cut the 12 months income average from Raptive in half. I had a ding. What was that ding? I hope nothing going to turn off. Can you still hear me and see me? Okay. Okay, so we also cut the 12 months income average from Raptive in half. Okay, so that's what almost 4,000. This was in order to get the income average down closer to new normal. Okay, site has strong backlinks, Zazzle and Porch.com. Okay, I don't know those. 53 have informational intent according to SEMrush. The buyer can focus on editing, improving content that is already on the site. So informational intent is somebody looking for information on something. So maybe they bring a few more examples here, looking for information about weddings. Let's say, what is, I don't know, what goes best, what tablecloth color goes well with flowers, with white flowers. Thinking it's a very long keyword, but I guess you understand what I mean. I can focus. Okay. The site comes with Pinterest account of very small, 785 followers, and Instagram account with 1.3 thousand followers, also not significant. The site comes with an email list of 1.9 thousand subscribers. Top 10 keywords have declined, not great. Seller wants their likeness removed as part of the sale. Okay, this is really important. So they are the face of the company, of the website, and they want to be removed. So you need to go through a process here, removing them. If they have a very strong branding, I mean, their face and how they write and all that, you probably will lose some of the income here because many people know that owner of the website and trust them, and they don't trust you. So you need to gain that trust. And until you gain that trust and you lose the trust of that person, that's probably going to hurt the income, the revenue. So take that into account. Is probably need to negotiate a transition period here with the seller, or maybe pay them, make some of the payments so you can still use their name and images and on the website. In February 2024, the site received a brief spike in referral traffic from Poland in Google Analytics. This is something that a lot of sites were reporting. To be honest, I also saw that spike in referral links. Okay, something has happened. Referral spam from NewsGrid store. I got that too. Yeah, I can confirm that exactly has happened. This is a reserve price. Google Analytics. Again, I'm always happy to look backwards, not in the last, only in the last quarter. Let's look. Okay, only 43% coming from Google. That's a good thing, not too much. This is a well diversified search traffic. Bing another 8%, direct 14%, Pinterest 24%. That's really good. Okay, that's a good traffic profile over here. Let's look at the pages. 9.56% of this page. That's okay, not more than 10% for one page. Then another one here. Homepage is 5.6%, another 7% here. Love songs for her. Okay. And best songs for parents entrance at wedding reception. This is informational keywords. Okay. That's what they meant by saying, by talking about informational keywords. So you see this pie is around 25% of the traffic spans on 4-ish, 5 pages. Okay. I will try to diversify more. It's not that bad, but you probably don't want to have those pages more than the 25% if that's going to grow. Okay. Most of the traffic from the US, you can see here, 50,000 views. And mobile. Most people do their research on mobile and not on desktop. They're probably sitting with the DJ and then they're Googling best songs for parents entrance or stuff like that. Let's look a year back from January, sorry. Over here. Why? That's loading. Slow website. Again, same thing. Why is the data only from July? Ask the seller. I don't understand that, but definitely you see the drop here. Huge drop. Also, the traffic is not that high. Look at this. So 600, 700 a day. It's still declining. That's why it's a lower multiplier. Very important to understand. See, it had tons of traffic. Not tons, but it has much more. See, about 10 times more. It lost about 90% of its traffic. I've never seen smart TV. That's interesting. Not tablet, smart TV. It's a tiny fraction here. Okay, Raptive. Look at this. Okay, I told you there was a helpful content update on October. Look at this, very clear with the earnings. Earnings for Raptive, 1,600 November, when the month end, half of that. And it kept declining. Again, another half, 400. Pretty amazing. You can also see that from the traffic over here. See September, that's it. October, going down and down and down. And by the way, you see this December 25th, that's in Christmas, okay? So people are not looking at wedding information at Christmas. So you see at Christmas season, you see this drop here. So if it wasn't Christmas, this was probably a straighter line, but that's a seasonal thing. And also, by the way, now probably the traffic will grow towards the summer if you're comparing. So it probably won't be up like it was before, but it will go up because they said that in the summer months, there are more people checking out the website. Let's see what else we have. Authority score 26 according to SEMrush. You see the drop here that we spoke about over here with the keywords. They lost a lot of traffic. And backlink analysis. See again, traffic, keyword drop over here. 38 DR rating of 38. Site has 2K referring domains, 3.3 backlinks are do follows. and 3.1 backlinks with DR of 0.9 and 462 for 10 to 19. The site has a ranking for almost 600 keywords in the first page and 57 on the first 3 positions. How would you grow the website? Let's see what they offer. I think the biggest opportunity with PMVL is the affiliate marketing. I do very little with this because I don't have the time. Couples spend a lot of money on their wedding, and there are thousands of products on the site, Mitch. From the research I did, okay, I'm not going to read it all. The site would do great with a few hundred more articles that are targeted to 1-2 subtopics. Okay. I'll personally pick the reception. Okay, this is a very thorough explanation of what you should do. This is very important to read thoroughly. I do want to look at the website because I think there is a huge opportunity here for something very interesting, but I'm not sure if they have it or not. So let's check it out. Let's check this. A unveil. We make wedding planning fun and stress-free. The best wedding songs and music ideas for a big day. Okay, it's all about songs? Just wedding songs? Why are they saying there are songs here? This is probably because it's their biggest traffic source. So they're talking about songs here. They want to strengthen that. They haven't published something in a while. Let's see that. Wedding day emergency kit list for bride. Okay. So here's something that I think can be a win here with the website. It's not an easy win, but you can build it. And this is a service directory, okay, for wedding services, a photographer, a DJ, whatever you can think about. I don't know what else, lights, whatever. Okay, all these you can build a directory specifically, and you can start with different cities and then just making it add more and more cities when you rank for them. And what you do, you sell premium listings on that website. I do this for one of my other websites. I have a roofing website, but you can definitely do that here as well. Check where weddings are, where the people pay the most for those services and start with that directory, I assume. Or with that city, I mean. Enters, it's PA, Pennsylvania. Is this only in Pennsylvania? Let's see the about. Maybe you should just do a Pennsylvania directory. I want to start appearing available couples, save money. It's photograph and help plans, 500 weddings. Wow, okay. That's a good thing because it's a real person behind this website. Thomas has been featured in magazine. Rebecca, DIY Dynamo. Okay, Rebecca, our DIY expert. Okay. Okay, this is also a consulting business. I don't know how much money they're making from consulting on this. You might want to do the same. So ask them how many leads they're getting for different things for consulting. You might want to do that. That's very something you can do. You can even do online consulting if you're not, nobody wants to meet you, then why not? But yes, you need to know more about the wedding industry to do that. That's for sure. So yeah, directory, definitely. Consulting, definitely, but you need to remove them. Again, I spoke about this. Take this into account when you're buying this website. The multiplier is very low. Okay, let's recap. So we have a wedding website. The cons that I see here are the dropping traffic. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's going to go anywhere up, but they did take this into account in the pricing, so that's a good thing. Things that you can do with the website, wins. So that will be consulting I mentioned, and building a directory and strengthen the affiliate offers here as they mentioned. Let's look if there's anything more interesting here in the questions. Also, go through the FAQs here with the seller. Very important. Biggest struggle. Let's see. My biggest struggle with PMM was not knowing what I was doing when I started. I had no plans. As I mentioned before, I started a way to build local PA wedding planning blog, but then general wedding planning articles took off. So I started writing more on those. My biggest mistake was writing articles on too many different subtopics and not going deep into the area of the niche. I did not even think about topical authority. The other struggle I had with the site was time. I did not have the time, the article I wanted to write. How much time you spend? I never really had a lot of time. Some weeks I spent 20 hours, okay? Some weeks I did not touch. My tasks were researching keywords and writing articles. That is all I did. Okay. Do you outsource the content? Let's see, that's that thing. No, I did not outsource the content. Okay, you need to be a wedding expert or outsource the content. That would be part of your expense of that $1,900. Definitely check out these FAQs. These are very important because you understand much more about the business, and there are little things you can then get hints of what you need to ask the seller about and understand if this business is for you. Adaptive. When the HCU hit, that's the helpful content update. Adaptive lower ads. Okay. Okay, I'm not going into this. We don't have time, but definitely check those out again more thoroughly. Any questions about this one or something that I missed or you want me to talk about?
No, for me it's okay.
For you, it's okay. Okay, guys, if you're watching on YouTube, leave comments and I'll relate to them maybe in the next video or an open video. Okay, we don't have time for another listing, so we just leave it this way. I hope this is helpful for you. Mike, you are getting also my workshop, the recording workshop for staying here all the way to the end and introducing yourself at the beginning. This is part of who is staying from the beginning to the end. Please reach out to me. I'll send you the link and the coupon for that. You'll be able to get that for free.
Thank you.
That's it. If you have any more questions, general question, now it's the time. If not, I'm going to recap for the month. For today, not for the... Okay. Thank you very much for joining. And I will see you next month in another monthly acquisition, website acquisition forum meeting. Cheers.
Thank you very much, Shlomo. Have a great time.
Thank you.